Greetings everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Kathleen Shattuck with Elven-star-reiki. I am a psychic medium, shamanic healer, and Reiki master teacher. And you are watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. Thank you. Thank you so much for returning and welcome if you are new to my channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. It really helps to grow this channel and get this content out to those who need it. And today I've got quite a wonderful topic for you. I want to talk about smudging and energy clearing. So first of all, everybody knows sage. Okay, sage is kind of a tried and true form of, clearing out the energy in, your home, your office, anywhere that there is heavy energy, maybe places where bad things have happened. This is where you use sage. I think that people do not quite understand how powerful sage really is. There has been some debate over the years with cultural appropriation. I'm sorry, I don't really buy into that. I think that, we've all had past lives as different races, different sexes and colors. And, I don't think that it's exclusive to just the Native American culture. And I think that they were actually probably taught from the Star Brothers. So, sage is very potent. Okay, sage is something that you want to use maybe about once a month, depending on the level of heavy energy that you encounter and need to clear out. Okay, this is an example of black sage. Okay, and black sage is a darker strain of sage, and I use this for extremely heavy energy clearing. What most people don't know about sage is, one, it can trap spirits. If you're not saging properly, if you're not opening the doors and windows and allowing that to clear out, you are more than likely trapping spirits in your house and probably just pissing them off, okay? Two, this is not good for working with the dead. Very much like when you take an antibiotic, sage tends to kill everything, and not kill, but clear everything out. And that can include, if you've just recently lost someone within the last 6 months to a year, their spirit could still be around you. And with you saging, you're actually kicking them out and kicking them away from you. So it's very important to understand when to use sage and when something else might be more appropriate. So today I wanted to come on here and kind of just go over a few different types of smudging techniques, energy clearing for the home, okay, or office or car, or, wherever you need it. So the first example that I would like to show you of different ways we can energy clear, one is Florida water. Now this is my own label. This is a batch that I made with my student, I think about 6 months ago. These are my new regular labels. Now Florida water is a mixture of, it's made with alcohol, so it's a vodka base. It's got flowers like rose, jasmine, lavender. It's got all the citrus. It's got spices and herbs and greens in there. And so it's got this beautiful kind of rosy mint cinnamon smell to it. And it is used for voodoo, hoodoo. It's used in Southern conjure, and it's primarily used for working with the dead. So if you are seeking to clear out the spirits, but not clear out your ancestors and the recently departed, and you're wanting to work with the dead, you want to use Florida water. Okay, you do not want to use sage. You will kick out everybody that's there, and that can, kind of become a problem. When you take antibiotics, it kills all of the good bacteria that you need in your gut. So using something like Florida water is a great way that you can, invite more loving energy. Florida water raises the vibration. It can be used as a smudge, okay, like a smudge spray, and it could also be used as an offering to the ancestors upon your altar. So that's a little bit about Florida water. All right, moving on, we're going to move into the resins. Okay, I have some resins here that I would like to show you. I put my glasses on for this. Okay, the first resin we have here this is Dragon's Blood. Okay, Dragon's Blood, many of you have probably heard of before. Dragon's Blood is usually a red powder that you see around a sage bundle, and the sage stick will be red. Okay, and that's Dragon's Blood, powder or resin. This is actually pure Dragon's Blood resin. Dragon's Blood is a smudging tool, and it's also a psychic tool. It comes in an incense form, it comes in the pure resin like this, and it also comes in an essential oil. Okay, this is what pure, real Dragon's Blood looks like, and it smells very sweet and a little bit musky. Okay, and what you do with these kinds of resins is you use these. These are like a charcoal. They are from smoking hookahs. The hookah pipes, that's exactly what these are. And so this little briquette, when you light it, what it does is it begins to, burn. And once you get that embered, okay, just like when you're waiting for the briquettes on the barbecue, okay, and I've got one here already going, and I'm going to break off now some of this resin, and I want to show you just how much smoke you can get from these. So Dragon's Blood is something that you want to use. There we go. See that? Start smoking. Add a little bit more on here. There we go. Dragon's Blood. Ooh, fire. That was fun. Okay, we are very hot and we are blazing. So let's go ahead and put the cap back on there. Actually have like this, that little cap on there. When you get it going like that, that's what the cap is for. And so what you would do is you go around the room and, cleanse any objects and just, make sure you get the smoke up into all of the corners. Dragon's Blood, you don't need to have the doors and windows open. You can just, use this wherever you want. It invites in the energy of dragons, and it also invites the energy of your own, your spiritual team, your guides, your higher self, and more cosmic energies, and also any kind of occult study, working with the Akashic records. You want to smudge with Dragon's Blood before you do that. Any type of quantum work, any type of hypnosis, any type of channeling, and Akashic records readings. This is what you want to use your Dragon's Blood for, okay? And next we're going to go over one more, and that's going to be Palo Santos. And let me back up for just a moment and talk about the resins. There are many different types of resins that you can use for smudging. I'm going to probably put together a list. We've got copal, okay? There's frankincense. That's my tried and true. I always use frankincense. Let's speak about frankincense for a moment. Frankincense is actually a resin, and it can come in an incense form and also an essential oil. Frankincense is something that you definitely want to use if you are wanting to expand your consciousness. Frankincense is great for before meditation work. It's great for grounding and visualization. And there's the key, grounding. So if you need a more grounded, like bringing things back down to reality type of feeling, this is what frankincense is for. It helps ground, calm, and center you while also clearing out any negative energy. And it is such a pure, high vibrational thing that nothing that is not of love can be around frankincense. So that's another really good one to use. And lastly, I wanted to go over very quickly Palo Santos. And Palo Santos, I apologize if I do not have an example of that with me today. But they come in little sticks. It's a light colored wood. They come in sticks about that big. And you light it and then you let it go out and it smolders just like a sage stick does. And this is a Peruvian holy wood. This is used by the South American shamans in South America, and they use this to both clear out the negative energy, but it's also like it reminds me of Florida water a little bit in the way that it calls the ancestral memory. There's something about this wood that is very much a part of their history and their culture, but it's also become common for us here to use it in what we do in our metaphysical work and Reiki energy healing especially. So I hope that you guys have learned a little bit today about some different types of energy clearing techniques and what you can do. I hope to put a class together and maybe even probably a PDF format or some kind of little booklet or something that you can purchase for learning about all of this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little short video today, and I'll be back with you very soon to do another energy update. Until then, I want you all to take good care. I want you to remember to stay grounded and stay centered, and remember that you are responsible for your energy, and the more grounded that you can be right now, the better. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now that are things are not going to get easier, guys. They're going to keep getting tougher and tougher, and so it's really up to us. When we cannot control what's happening around us, we can control how we're reacting to it and how we're handling it. And the more grounded and centered we can be, the more clear of other people's energies that we can be, the better. So I just wanted to put that in there and say, you know what, I'm here with you, guiding you along this journey. And if you guys need me, you know where to find me. I'll put my links for everything in the description. And I will see you back here again really soon. Take good care until then. And happy Memorial Day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.